Hello everybody, I'm back with the video on the SAS area as well as known as Navy. I'm going to take you through and show you some of the areas that have the high loot areas that you'll check, as well as where the vault is, the escape pod, and where high command is, which is going to be your normal area that you're going to want to go to for finding some of the good gear. First off, I started in Workshop. I believe this is called Workshop. I don't see the label. But I'm going to take you through, and you're going to kind of know your way once you get to this middle area. You'll kind of orientate yourself and understand where you're going. So give me 1 second while I get there. Alright, so I'm up here already. This is high command. This big building in the center of the entire map is called high command. Alright, and I'm going to walk around up here to give you guys a visual. Hopefully I don't get killed. The AI in here are very tanky, so make sure you have lots of ammo. Alright, so this is high command, this center building. The escape pod's right there. It's the only escape pod. There's only one way to get out of here besides your home airlock that you come in. And that's that escape pod. Alright. To the left of the escape pod, where I originated from, is going to be considered the airlock edge. There's 4 quadrants for high command. You got the airlock, you got airlock side. Airlock side has, really there's nothing special that I found over here. They got some toolboxes so you can get some toolkits. You might get a blowtorch. But you just run around inside that building right there. I believe there's a toolbox in there. If not, there's one down there or behind it. And that's that section. The section that's going to be directly across from the drop pod is going to be this area. I call it the tank area just because there's actual tanks in the middle of the area. And this one also just random loot, some toolboxes, nothing really special, just in the open. Not really recommended to go over there. You'll get killed by people that usually sit up here. And then lastly, directly, remember, pod's right there. Directly to the right quadrant of the pod is the vault side. The vault is located right there. Everyone keeps asking where it is. That's the vault. Alright? Alright, so now I'm going to show you some loot areas in high command. And I'm going to take you from the bottom side as well. So this is high command. This big building. We got a body here. No loot. Alright, so I'm going to go up into high command. This is just another entry, by the way, guys. Alright, well, here's a weapon box right near the escape pod. Always check weapon boxes, guys. Very good stuff usually in them. Alright, so we're up at the top of high command. So we got a dead mate, SAS captain. They always have bandages on them, just a heads up. Alright, so then you check those bodies. Oh, look at that, we got a supply drop. Alright, under this table, sometimes loot can spawn right here in this area, so make sure you check that. Weapons can spawn on this one right here, so always check inside here. It actually has quite a few things. Heavy MG42 is very common spawn in this area. Alright, and then I'm actually going to take you to the one area that I'm still only aware of that actually has high value loot besides the vault. I got to oh, there we go. Wow, found it on the first time, guys. Alright. So let me see where that orientation is. You got the vault, well not, correction. You got the pod, and then you got the vault side right here. To the right, you go to the war room. And in the war room, we're going to find a war bond pouch, actually. It's the only one I've found. I have not found any ground stashes yet. I have yet to find really anything else of like high value. Everything's loose or in weapon boxes around the map. So like these are the high areas to go for if you want quick cash. Look at that. Someone's already been here. They took everything. But that's the war bond. It's on this actual war map. So you can come in here and check that. After that, I'll take you guys to the infirmary, where you can get some medical supplies. Alright, infirmary is directly below. Alright, here's the infirmary. I've not found loose bandages on any of these beds ever. They are a spawn chance in other maps, so I assume it's going to be the same here, so just make sure you check on the beds. In here is the only med pouch in this medical area, so if you need meth or some heals, there's a pouch right there. There is currently no daily quest in this map, so that's the reason why I've never even mentioned daily's quest. Okay, but there is one Zero to Hero quest in here, and it's in High Command, of all places, as usual. You just gotta be up top here in High Command where I began with you guys up here. You just gotta stay in here for 5 minutes. It sounds maybe easy. I would probably hold an angle or something like that, because those windows people can shoot through, so you probably want to stay crouched. If they're like actually on the decking, like over there, they would be out in the open, so you probably already know that they're there. But yeah, you just gotta stay in here for 5 minutes. So yeah, the infirmary's right there, and now I'll take you guys to the vault, which is gonna be the last part to show, and we'll get out of here. Like I said, no floor stashes like I had in the other videos. There's no yellow containers. There's no yellow containers at all in this one yet. I'm sure they'll get added. They'll get loot added in here, but currently this is like as good as we're gonna get. So each supply drop gives you different items. Just so a heads up, CE is Central Empire. It actually will give you it'll give you CE weapons as well as intel. So like one quest requires you to have UA intel. So getting a UA supply drop is really good. Zero to Hero requires it eventually, 3 of them. So getting that and holding on to it's good. Open it up, get the intel out of it. It also, like I said, holds the weapons and attachments for the weapons that they give. So I don't remember off the top of my head what weapons you'll get. But whatever weapons they sell in the vendor, you have a possibility of getting even the better weapons from them in these supply drops, as well as attachments for those weapons that you just can't buy. So that's something. I'm gonna go with the UA just because I'm probably gonna use the attachments more. I have a feeling, even though I can't remember what they are. All right. So like I said, there's only 1 pouch in this vault compared to 2 in the Astro mine. And we're just going to go through, check what we got. Fuel canister. I don't even think, yeah, you can't add them anymore. It's for the flamethrower. Don't really have a use for it. What do we got here? A Bren. I don't need the ammo, so I'm not even going to take it. Or you know what? I will. Alright, and now we're going to dip out. I think there's a couple weapon boxes actually I can show you. Right here. There you go. Right under High Command there's a weapon box. Oh, look at that. More ammo. Do this. Alright. And we'll head out. Either way, hopefully you enjoy this video and it gives you an idea of roughly where high loot is. I know I didn't show every section, but I showed you the middle. So hopefully you know where the middle is and where the vault is in the bedroom. You enjoy the rest of your day.